What's up, guys? The Gray Man is now available to watch on Netflix. It released in theaters last Friday, some theaters last Friday, and now it's hitting Netflix. I saw it in theaters late last night. I went to the 11:20 p.m. showing, and here we are talking about the film. This is directed by the Russo Brothers, directors of Captain America: Civil War, Avengers: Infinity War, and Endgame. And that little Netflix film with Tom Holland, I believe it was called Cherry, which I have not seen. So going into this, look, I really love the Russo brothers, obviously. I mean, they've made some of the best MCU movies out there. So, of course, I was excited to see their next movie. And it's the story of a CIA guy. It's an agent, Ryan Gosling. He's in prison. He has a life sentence, or he's going to be in prison for a very long time. And Billy Bob Thornton comes in and he says, "Look, you want to get out of prison? You come work for us. That's the deal. You're going to be a gray man. You're going to work in the gray. You're going to be this hitman that kills bad guys. But if we get you out of prison, you work for us forever." So he makes a decision. I'm going to just get out of prison, and we're going to see how this goes. He goes through training to become this master assassin, this very John Wick-like master assassin. We see him 16, 18 years later, something like that. He's on this mission that goes kind of south. It's not exactly what he thinks it is, and one thing turns to another, and he finds himself being hunted by Chris Evans, who has a mustache in this film, and he plays he plays the antagonist. Ryan Gosling plays the protagonist, and Chris Evans plays the antagonist, and it's sort of like a game of cat and mouse, uh, so to speak. And that's really it. Ryan Gosling has to, find out really what's going on under all this fishiness with the people that he trusts most. What's the deal here? Ana de Armas also plays a agent who gets sort of wrapped up into it, and she's on the mission with Gosling. They sort of team up, and look, this movie I think is good. I think it's a very entertaining film. It's about 2 hours and 5, 6 minutes, whatever it is, with credits. Without it, probably runs for just about 2 hours. And I thought it was like bing, bang, boom. I thought it really went by really quickly. The pacing of this I thought was really good. The performances, everybody's doing such a great job. Ryan Gosling, he is jacked in this movie, but he pulls off all the action stuff. Like I remember seeing Drive and think that he thought he was really good in that. He's doing something similar in this movie. He's very sort of charismatic at times. The character is very sort of he locks his heart away, so he can't be very emotionally involved to certain things. He's almost just like a straightforward kind of guy who's on his mission, and he's not opening himself up to any sort of I don't know. He's with this girl, Billy Bob Thornton's granddaughter or something. He's taking care of. He's got to watch her for a little bit, and he doesn't want to open himself up to her, but he eventually realizes that he can care for people, and he does see something in this kid. And when she's in danger, it's just an average Thursday night or Tuesday night or whatever he says. He goes, he has to get the job done. And whoever plays that kid, she's great in the movie. And Chris Evans is the guy we got to be talking about in this. He almost steals the show. I mean, he's so good in this role, playing the complete asshole douchebag sort of thing. He's really good in the movie. And when him and Ryan Gosling have scenes together, which is only like 2 times in the film, 2, 3 times, their chemistry is off the charts. And the action in this movie is off the charts. I think all the hand-to-hand stuff is really, really well done in the film. The Russo brothers do a really good job directing this action, even though I think some of the cinematography is a little aggressive. There's a lot of like drone stuff going on that's zipping around, really aggressive cinematography that I think could have been toned down a little bit. Some of the editing, slightly aggressive as well. If you see the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. But look, I think it's a very entertaining film, even though that the plot itself, like I said, the Ryan Gosling has to discover secrets going on within the CIA. Uh, it's a little cliched. There's nothing special about it. Something we've seen before. But the thing that hooks you about this movie is the action, and this is purely an action film. And if you go into it just wanting that, you're going to be satisfied. I didn't love the movie. I think that the visual effects sometimes are a little noticeable. Don't know if that's because of a Netflix budget. For some uh, things I read that this had like a $200 million budget. Is that true? Is it not true? I don't know. But some of the visual effects just did not seem very good. Now, keep in mind, there's not a lot of visual effects, but when there are, stuff in planes exploding or whatever the case may be, you can be like, okay, these effects aren't great. There's a whole bit where two people are flying through the sky, and it just kind of looked like a PS4 graphic. You could still tell this doesn't look as authentic as maybe it should. But look, The Gray Man, I really liked it. I didn't love it. Like I said, there's nothing really behind the curtain. But if you go and look at this for what it's a very effective action thriller, action film. I mean, when Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans are going at it, it is really good, really entertaining. They have an amazing final fight in the movie. I was totally into it, totally into it. So I don't know if this film is setting up for a sequel or whatnot. You know, they kind of let you think, oh, maybe it is, and then there's another scene. It's like, oh, okay, I see what happened, but maybe it's setting up for something. Maybe it's not. I don't know if it's going to get a sequel. Ryan Gosling made a movie years ago called The Nice Guys that a lot of people thought should have gotten a sequel. Never did. So I don't know if the Russo brothers are going to have time to come back and do another Gray Man movie. But the thing that really sold it was Chris Evans and Gosling, the sort of cat and mouse type story. So, yeah, that's really where I'm at on the Gray Man. 3.5 out of 5 stars. A very, very strong 3.5 out of 5 stars. Probably the strongest 3.5 I could give is what I will give this movie. So comment down below, guys. Did you see the movie? Do you plan on seeing the movie? What are your thoughts on it? What are your thoughts on the Russo brothers doing some more stuff with Netflix? Do you think they're coming back for an Avengers Secret Wars film? Leave all that down below. What do you think about all that? Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. If you're new to the channel, we're trying to grow the community here. You can follow me on Twitter at Ranking72 and Instagram at KingRises131. And guys, that's been it for me. Thank you so much for watching my review for The Gray Man. And until next time, over and out.